What's up, HF? I'm your host, Kennedy Hardy. Today we have a jam-packed show for you guys with a lot of amazing segments. This show was brought to you by the Production 2 class. Now, let's see that intro. Are you a spicy food lover? Do you love putting hot sauce on every single thing? Well, let's go find out what the hottest hot sauce really is.
Welcome to Can You Take the Heat? I'm Sky, and today we'll be seeing who can actually handle the heat. We have here today 3 pretty deviating sauces. First, we have the least hottest, Son of Zombie wing sauce, which is triple hot. Next, we have the second hottest, super hot but not quite hot, the Zombie Apocalypse. Finally, we have the hottest, the Garlic Reaper. Now, let's see who can actually handle the heat.
Can you take the heat?
I can't put my tongue in my mouth.
Terrible. What do you expect? Oh.
See you next time on Can You Take the Heat?
Have you been bored in quarantine recently? Feel like you've watched everything? Well, put your worries aside. We have some recommendations on what you should watch. Are you bored and don't know what to watch because you've watched everything on Netflix during quarantine? I'm Ella, and me and my friend Aaliyah have some great recommendations for you that are worth watching more than once. First up on my list is a movie called Ponyo. It's about a goldfish who turns human and becomes friends with a boy. I love the aesthetic of this movie, and I give it 5 stars because it's so cute and every scene includes amazing animation and art. You can watch it on HBO Max. My next recommendation is a TV show called Dairy Girls. This show is probably one of the funniest shows that I've ever watched. It's about a group of teens living in Ireland in the 90s and what they go through in their daily lives, while their town is also surrounded by armed police. This show is worth 5 stars because of the demonstration of friendship and comedy, and I can guarantee you'll be laughing every minute of the show. You can watch it on Netflix. Let's pass it on to Aaliyah.
Hey everyone, it's Aaliyah, and thanks Ella, I'll definitely be watching those recommendations. First up on my list is the show Grand Army. I couldn't get enough of it when it first started, and it was really relatable, especially for teens. The Netflix show is about the life of high school students just trying to get through each day in Brooklyn, New York. It was so serious yet exciting and dramatic. The show kept me interested the whole way through, and I cannot wait till the next season. Next up is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's called The Princess Bride, and you can watch it on Disney+. It starts off with a grandpa reading his grandchild an old book, and while he's reading, it shows the story of a young girl who gets kidnapped to be a king's bride. The characters are so hilarious, and they make the movie so much better. I highly recommend it, but you can't tell how good it is unless you actually watch it. I give both these recommendations 5 stars. Thanks for listening, and hopefully these suggestions will satisfy your craving for a good movie or show to watch.
Winter is deemed the coldest and the saddest season, but I think that gives winter some pretty bad reputation. I think that winter brings a lot of good things like snow and Christmas and sledding. Let's go get some tips on how to sled.
Oh yeah, snow! Let's go sledding! Sledding in the Homewood-Flossmoor area is a fun activity to do in the winter when there's snow on the ground. Now, the only question is, where at? Well, in the HF area, there are 2 really good spots to go sledding, and that is Millennium Park and Willow School. Millennium Park is a park in Flossmoor and has a very good sledding hill and has more room than Willow, which can be very helpful with COVID-19 going around. Willow, on the other hand, is located in Homewood and is a better area to sled because it is steeper and you go faster when going down. You cannot go wrong with either of the options in the area. Me personally, I don't really sled, so I don't have that many tips to give. But one thing I would say is when you're sledding, I would go down alone because you get more control and honestly, it's more fun. There are so many ways you can make sledding fun. You can go with your friends, you can go to a really big hill, you can goof around and do whatever. But one thing I would say when you are sledding is if you're going down with someone at the same time, make sure you give them a little bump, tumble, I don't know, wrestle, do whatever you can to make it fun. This is Preston Lund with your report on sledding.
MLK is one of the most important people in history. This past week, on January 18th, it was Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Let's take a look at what some of our students did to celebrate.
Hi everyone, as many may know, Martin Luther King Day was just last Monday, January 18th. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was an American preacher, humanitarian, and activist who was best known for leading the civil rights movement in the 1950s and the 1960s. He fought for all people to be treated equally through boycotts, sit-ins, and protests. Overall, I'd say Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. changed the course of American history. A few of our students at HF, including myself, participated in some community service in honor of Martin Luther King Jr. Let's go see what they did.
This MLK Day 2021, I decided to join a Zoom with my mom held by the Monarch Awards Foundation as well as Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, and we talked about social and emotional wellness as well as what to do when you stop by the police.
My name is Winton Wright, and for MLK Day I created a presentation to send to kids to teach them about MLK, and then I also gave food to a homeless shelter in my area.
My MLK Day weekend was packed. On Saturday, I participated in a Zoom that uplifted young Black teenagers and their accomplishments during the pandemic. On Sunday, an interview that I did with Reverend Jesse Jackson was broadcasted on a Zoom. And on MLK Day itself, Monday, I, as well as a few of my peers, donated socks, masks, and blankets to South Suburban Pads. I hope you did something for MLK Day too. Reporting from VTV, I'm Patrice St. Jean.
I'm not the biggest sports fan, but I know a lot of people who are. And with that being said, a lot of athletes and sports lovers are being affected by COVID right now. So let's get the latest scoop on how sports are doing.
At Homewood Flossmoor High School, there is no better time to be an athlete than now. After a long hiatus due to the coronavirus pandemic, HF sports and other athletic-related activities are now returning for the winter season. I caught up with a couple of athletes around HF to see how they felt about this news.
Hi, my name is Kyle Walters. I go to Homewood Flossmoor. I play on a basketball team, and I'm feeling real good about the chance of winter sports being able to come back because everybody miss everybody miss playing organized basketball. It's basketball going on, but it's just like fall leagues and stuff. So everybody miss playing organized basketball and people playing as a team. And I'm excited because it's been a minute since I played, and I also feel bad for all the seniors that don't have any offers. So now they can showcase their talent in a better way than fall leagues have.
Low-risk winter sports such as badminton, competitive cheerleading, competitive dance, girls gymnastics, and boys swimming and diving will return on Monday, January 25th. Basketball is currently classified as a high-risk sport, but will resume no-contact tryouts and practices on January 25th as well. Physical examination forms must be on file in the athletic department office in North Building in order to participate. For VTV, this is Titus Tucker signing out.
Hey, did you know that every day has a national day of? Let's go look at what today's national day is.
What's up, HF? It's Kyla, and today I'm here with my dad,
Reverend Teacher,
and we're going to show you guys a quick and easy way to make chocolate cakes in honor of National Chocolate Cake Day. Well, first things first, make sure you guys wash your hands as we just did, and next you're going to gather all of your ingredients.
just flour, eggs, sugar, oil, milk, cream, which are things that you should have in your home.
First things first, you need to mix all of your dry ingredients.
Next, you combine all your wet ingredients in the mixing bowl.
Once you combine your wet and dry ingredients, your cake batter should look like this. So your oven should be preheated to 350 degrees, and now you want to put your ramekins in the oven for 20 minutes. So now it's time to make the frosting. Use simply want to combine all the ingredients and cream it until it is light and fluffy. And now here's the finished product. Thanks for watching.
Well, that was our show for today. Thanks for watching. I'm your host, Kennedy Hardy.
Hey Leah, guess what?
What?
They're going back to school at HF.
They need to
stop spreading those rumors around. Stop spreading the lies. Look at all these rumors surrounding me every day. We just need some time to get away from all these rumors. I can't take it no more. My best friend said there's one out now about me and the boy next door. Stop spreading those rumors around. Stop spreading the lies. Come on everybody, let's stop spreading the rumors.